So with that, let's jump right in. So, hi everyone. I think I was introduced earlier, but just as a refresher, my name is Anya. I'm the co-founder and chief operating officer at Diversio, and I oversee our product development, our client delivery, engineering, and research and development, all those interesting and exciting things that happen over at the company. Who are we at Diversio? You've heard a lot of conversations today from our thought leaders, and our mission really is to help redefine workplace excellence when it comes to blending empathetic technology with deep human expertise to help develop innovative and efficient teams. So really what this means is we work with organizations end to end to help them meet their culture and people goals. The idea behind our platform is, of course, we started out as a data analytics company, and over the last few years, we've really built out that sophisticated data gathering and analytics technology in our software. But this year, we've actually made a really exciting pivot and a really exciting change across the organization by acquiring CCDI Consulting, which many of you know is one of the leading organizations when it comes to people, culture, diversity and inclusion, learning, education, and consulting in this space. So what we were really looking to do with this acquisition and the bringing together of our software part and the CCDI education and consulting aspects is to create this holistic platform where organizations can go for all of their people, culture, diversity, and inclusion needs. So we're not talking just data analytics, surveying, engagement, NPS for your employees, but also things like education, micro learnings, live trainings, things like, integrating policies and programs into your organization, building out strategy. All these things are now something that are available and offered through our holistic platform, and something that we look forward to working on with you for all of our clients and prospects who are interested in potentially working with us. We want to offer a suite of solutions for any of your challenges, whether those challenges are faced by your learning and development team or your recruiting and hiring team or on the HR side, compliance, et cetera, et cetera. So what does this exciting kind of new path look like for us? What I'm going to do through this presentation is I'm going to open up and show you what we have still to come in 2024 with regards to our priority areas, software and services that we'll be launching. And I'm also going to be showing you what we will have in 2025 and sort of that future look ahead for the exciting new things that are coming up in our organization. So the first thing that we're going to be prioritizing is allowing you greater connectivity with your team. So allowing you to, instead of once a year for an engagement survey, checking in and collecting data during this time, more ongoing check-ins with your employees to understand their feedback and how they're doing. The next kind of bigger piece is we're going to be starting to connect our analytics with trainings and solutions that are most likely to help move the needle in your organizations. So what that means tactically on the surveying and the data collection side of things, we're going to be integrating a new feature into our software solution that will allow you to go out and ask your employees questions throughout the course of the year. It does not have to be a full engagement survey, but the questions can be, range anywhere from how are you feeling today, potentially after a, large change in the organization. The questions are also things that you can ask to survey your employees after you've rolled out an intervention or a training, for instance, to see how the employees feel, whether or not an allyship training has been impactful or had the intended effect. The idea here is that we want to shorten the distance between you as DI or HR professionals rolling out interventions and activities within your organizations and the feedback that you collect from your employees on whether whether or not these have been meaningful and impactful to them. Data, of course, is really, really important. And, asking who employees are and collecting engagement or inclusion data on an annual basis is critical. But we also want to be collecting small points of data and information daily or weekly so that you're able to really see the small fluctuations within your teams and be that much more connected to your employees. The next piece that we're really, really excited about is on the training and education side. So as I mentioned previously, through this collaboration, through the acquisition of CCDI Consulting, we now have an extremely sophisticated, not only roster of experts, trainers, and facilitators internally within the organization, but very sophisticated and nuanced, detailed people, culture, diversity, and inclusion content. And effectively, this content and these trainings, this education journeys and consulting is what is going to work to close the gaps across your organization that are identified through the data collection that we help you with as well. So for example, what this could mean is if we roll out, and I'll show you a bit of a prototype right now, but if we roll out a survey that you're familiar with, for instance, our diversity and inclusion survey, and we find that, for example, our people of color across an organization are saying that are ranking fair management a little bit low. They're saying, hey, we're disagreeing, or we're finding that their job performance is not being evaluated fairly, as you can see here. The first question that you, of course, ask as an organization, if this is flagged for you, is, hey, how do I fix this? Is 50% of the people of color in my organization feel like management isn't being fair to them? That's a really big problem. How do I go in? How do I start addressing this? Well, the dashboard will now start connecting you to the solutions within the platform itself so that you are no longer guessing, but you know the things that work. And we're actually able to validate the things that work by working with many, many different companies across the US, the UK, Canada, and seeing what has that measurable impact. So now what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to click Improve It. You'll be able to select, I want to, let's say, explore training and education that will help me fix my fair management metric for people of color. After I click that metric, I can see the different trainings that will help move the needle, things like respect in the workplace or Asian allyship, change management, for example, inclusive leadership. I can see these and I can click into it and I can learn more about our inclusive leadership training, what it entails, or I can access resources. So say, for example, I wanted to focus on Black allyship within the organization. I can open up this resource, download it, and it will allow me to understand, distribute potentially with my organization, really important, kind of relevant and meaningful information as a toolkit or a PDF or something like that. So the idea really being that we want to be bridging our challenges that we're facing within the organizations with solutions within the software. Some of the solutions are going to be complimentary, completely included. We have tons of resources and tools available for you, as you know, that we're constantly creating. Some of them are going to be a little bit more sophisticated, and so those trainings and education modules are available to you as well. So it kind of really depends on what your appetite is and what makes sense for your particular organization. But we always want to offer you things that will be meaningful and impactful. So now that we've gone through our kind of two large priorities before the end of the year, I'm really, really excited to announce our third, which is very, very exciting, and it goes by the name of Lumi. So what is Lumi? Or maybe who is Lumi? Lumi is our wonderful, friendly AI companion that will help you navigate our Diversio platform. The idea behind Lumi is that over the last 7 years that Diversio has been around, we have collected a ton of data from our clients, our industry partners, thought leaders, and our academic partners on what works versus what doesn't work when it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion. We've been able to not just collect this data, but draw parallels and insights from it, finding really interesting and innovative things that work across many different industries and types of organizations. And so what we're really excited about is the fact that we can now take that data and you take generative AI and teach it based on this data, how to support and how to help our organizations. Of course, this doesn't mean that you're not getting that human support that you're used to with our experts and our thought leaders internally within the company. You'll absolutely still have access to that. But Lumi really is intended to be your day-to-day companion. You know, as hard as our team works, probably they're not going to be answering your emails at 3 in the morning if you're on a different time zone and you have a question about the dashboard, but Lumi will be there and will be able to support you. So some of the ways that Lumi will be able to support you, it's first on-the-go support. So there will be a chat system that will be rolling out where you can connect with Lumi, you can ask it questions, and Lumi will be able to teach you about the platform and also really be a thought partner for you when it comes to interpreting your diversity, equity, and inclusion goals and challenges and how to achieve them. The other really exciting feature that we'll be rolling out with Lumi, it's actually ready to go and it will be live next week, is on inclusive hiring. And this is to support our wonderful recruiting and hiring teams and talent acquisition teams across organizations. And really what Lumi will be working to help you do is make sure that the language in your job ads is inclusive and is friendly for all sorts of diverse candidates, because of course you want to hire the right person for the job. And in order to do that, you want to be able to interview or have the opportunity to look at all sorts of diverse candidates. And so Lumi will really be able to help you drive that forward. Lumi is going to be appearing throughout the platform for many years to come in different areas. And if you have thoughts or ideas about how we can teach this AI helper to support you, we would be really excited and love to learn from them. So please reach out. We're very, very happy and excited about this. And we knew that our propensity to hoard data and to keep it and to have very sophisticated data banks would pay off at some point. And now we're really excited that it's going to be coming to fruition soon. So this is for 2024. I know it seems like a lot between now and December, but we have, or I guess between now and January, but we have a wonderful team of engineers, experts, and analysts who are continuously working every day to make this happen. But what are we also looking at early 2025? Of course, this is not for the whole year of 2025, but just at the start. There's going to be a couple of kind of major focal areas that will be coming. The first is we're very excited to be expanding into Europe and the UK. As you noticed today, we had a lot of friends join us for this for panels from across the pond. The people and culture, diversity and inclusion conversation is gaining a ton of momentum in Europe and the UK, and we're really excited to be working more closely with these countries to bring our software and our technology and our human expertise over there. We're also really excited to be facilitating greater team collaboration on our platform, which means that you'll now have the opportunity to bring your entire team onto the software, chat with them, make plans with them, strategize with them, give different types of permissions to your all different people leaders within the organization so they take accountability for their own data and help drive towards the same goal. Because of course, as our DI practitioners and CHROs know, this is not an HR-only initiative. In order to make meaningful impact, we really do need to have everyone on that gas pedal. And finally, maybe a little bit less glitz and glamour, but I think for all of our compliance folks, this will be hopefully welcome. We will also be helping you with reporting, which is something that we've been gearing up and ramping up for over the last little while, and making reporting really easy for you through things like PDF exports, Excel exports, different types of reporting templates and frameworks. We have a lot coming out in terms of reporting requirements in different jurisdictions across many different countries, and we want to make your lives as easy as possible because, as we know, reporting is not something that most people at least find fun or enjoyable, so we'd love to take that off your plate. So with that, I will maybe give everybody a couple of minutes. We would love to hear from you. If you scan the QR code on the screen right now, we would love to hear from you what you thought sounds most interesting in terms of the products and features that we're rolling out. And if you didn't think any of these sound interesting and you'd like to see something else, please provide that comment and feedback, because we're always looking to learn from you and to understand what would be most helpful to you, the people who do this every single day. I'll give everyone a second. And then maybe I'll also see if there was any questions. One question is, what languages will you be able to provide all these services? Great question. So we have a variety of languages available. We are able to collect data and survey in over 50 languages. And we provide education and training and consulting. I think we have a core 5 or 6 languages. So obviously English, Spanish, French, we have Polish, we have Italian. We kind of have quite a variety of languages that are available, and experts who speak different languages in the company. And it's a big priority for us to be, no pun intended, but as inclusive as possible in this way. So if you're curious as to whether or not your languages are something we offer, please reach out, and we'll be sure to figure that out with you. Any other questions? Okay. In that case, I really look forward to seeing everybody's feedback in our QR code. Thank you so much for joining for what I hope was an exciting product launch and announcement. And I think we have 10 more minutes before our next panel starts. So we'll give everyone a bit of a bio break, and we'll see you at 2:15 for our next panel. Thanks, everyone.